Hello, everyone, and welcome back to CK2, where we are now Norman Brittany officially. As you can see, we are Catholic, which is honestly helping us against England and all the other Norse folk who control this island, Britain. Cultures, yeah, that's what I was looking for. So we have Norman culture, which looks like it's done a pretty decent job, save this one county, which is still Celtic, but I have a feeling that it will click over at some point. Norman culture is spread to Cornwall. It looks like we still have what? Anglo-Saxon, a lot of Anglo-Saxon. We actually do Scottish. Now that makes no sense whatsoever. You got some Norse culture. You still have some Welsh. Wow. Still have some Welsh. And it looks like, I'm assuming this is probably going to be Irish. Definitely Irish. Norse. So there's definitely a hodgepodge of cultures down there. So you do have some Norman and you have some Norse down in Provence, which is actually pretty hilarious. But enough of that. Let's get back to fighting this war, because we need to win this war. And we need to hope that we can win it pretty aggressively, which I think we will be able to because of the ticking war score. I guess we'll pat in and then pat back out. All right, so that is done. We are at 100%. Let's go ahead and offer peace, enforce our demands. And yes, we have now taken an immense amount of stuff, and we need to land someone to control these two counties. Unfortunately, I landed that son. Oh, that's even more brilliant. That's perfect. I believe he will be able to. He'll get everything we hold. Which means this cat legitimately has no. I don't want to do that. All right, let's find someone in court who likes us a lot, which that may be few and far between, which is okay. We need to ransom some prisoners. Dear Lord, do we ever? Oh, you are lowborn. You are 41. And today, my friend, is your lucky day, because you're going to get Clydesdale and Carrick. So we're going to grant you a landed title. I want you to have that. And I want to grant you Clydesdale. And there we have it. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, so we can now send these guys back on the boats. Send them home. We can actually just send these guys home too. And I think we have taken care of our problem. Minus clearing out all these stupid notifications. I wish they had a clear all button. I know these are very important, but yeah. Alright, so let's get out of here. Get these guys headed back to Brittany proper. He's an apostate. Her? She related to me? I mean, alright. Court chaplain Gunnar. Real original. Burst into your chambers, flanked by several men at arms dragging this lady. with them. My king, this woman has been openly proclaiming her allegiance to the Oath Keepers of the Old. Of this woman. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna just do that. Let's sell back down. Alright, let's stop hunting all that stuff. I would like you to research, like, say, I don't know, right there. Oh, you do not like me. You need to go to Rome. Get out of here. You need to do that. And yeah, you keep making everybody happy. Okay, can we tech up? I don't think we can. No tech for us. Alright, let's move along. Move this bad boy along. Alright, so there's a defensive pack opposing me. Looks like we won't be doing anything for some time. Yay! County prospers. It's perfectly fine by me. You're still at war. You are slowly winning your war. Although... Whoa. Independent now. Good for you. He is still just uber weak. We could go after England. Make no bones about that. England has definitely been weakened. We are stronger than him. He is still wounded. His wife, she died in battle? No, she died of the cancer. Never mind. She died of that cancer. Did you have to white peace? What went on here? Alright. No. You're probably going to get a stalemate there. Okay, that's in Wales. And it looks like it's camp fever. Alright. Shut the doors. That's all I got to say about that. Shut those doors. I'm really amazed that we have not had any issues with the Muslim world. It's a bit of a mess, though. Could be a mess. Let's put it that way. The Byzantines are going strong, and everything else just looks absolutely disgusting, border-wise. Alright, so this would be our daughter, lacks in education focus. She is depressed, but she actually is gonna do that. Why not? Oh, we can set a crown focus. Do it. It's been abandoned. So it looks like that defensive pack opposing me. Wow, Essex. Why don't you like me? I don't know. I do not know. What I do know is that, wow, you look like 50 years old, and that's what you look like? Holy smokes. Yeah, I can get married. Wow, that is quite brutal. Camp fever going bananas. We can go after England. I mean, it would not be that hard. I feel like I should be able to see a defensive pack. I gotta figure out where that is. Fact. faction societies? No. There are some factions, independents. That guy, just problematic. None of this is ever going to happen, and it's going to get better. Yeah, let's go ahead and seek treatment for gout. You don't want to die just yet. Let's try the mystical treatment. Alright, so he sat in front of a tall mirror and lit a candle, lit a circle of candles around me. We need to contact the other you. That's great. That is so weird. Mystically altered. Okay then. Oh man, here we go. Alright, a few days ago you noticed an intriguing woman at your court. Most of the time she sat quietly and did not draw attention to herself. However, you could tell that she was listening very intently to the conversation and that nothing escaped her watchful eyes. Perhaps you can find a use for her. No, I don't trust her. Alright, so we are not at war, which is a good thing. No. Man, oh man. Alright, so we got money. And we know what to do with money, I think. And we need to do some upgrades. Like that. Or stables. Yeah, let's upgrade the stables there. What can we do here? Nothing. Here. Stables. Alright, we can do one more. And there we go. Get another round of holding upgrades. Whew. That is looking quite beastly. Are you still at war, Desmond? You are, and you're going to lose that war. Like an ever-loving knucklehead. You're still at war. And you're losing. Guys, I really, really, really could have used that. Wow, he owns more land than I thought he did. So he's a king. That's not good. It's not good at all. Yeah, he says I'm real powerful because of that event spawn. That's lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Well, I think in the next episode, we're going to be going after England. And we're going to eat up some more of this land. Alright, white stag, let's go hunt it. He is defending. God, he is so weak. I mean, we could just destroy him. I would love to destroy him and take more of his land. Alright, I'm curious. Kingdom of England. Yeah, we pretty much have to eradicate him. The good news. This is the good news. If we win a couple more wars against him, he's toast. I really do think he would be toast. And we can take Ireland away from Ireland. We'll have Wales, England. We can form the empire. And then I think we could probably divvy up some kingships. Hold on to Brittany. And then figure out what we're going to do. Who's going after you? You're fighting? Really? That is quite fascinating. So he's going to take Barcelona back. Wow. That is beyond fascinating to me. It really is. Everything. So I'm pretty much going to make a cut here pretty soon as I scroll all the way over. But I want to check out the map. So Mali is having a great game. The Umayyads are having a good game. Italy's not doing too bad. Byzantines look great. Bulgaria has one of the most... Oh god, the Borogor. The Abbasids are doing well. The Hashemids are doing very well. Abyssinia has all but been beaten back. Wow. Prathara is doing good. These guys are doing quite well. Looks like the Protectorate in Mongolia are doing pretty good as well. Siberian Waste are having an excellent game, as they always do. Novgorod, surprisingly, is doing very well. And then, of course, you've got Lesser Poland, Hungary, Frisia owns some really weird territory. East Francia still exists. Bohemia's around. Pomerania is looking rather good. Bavaria still exists in some form. And who are you? You're just this weird count. There's no way. That's just so weird. Because I swear there's a count up here who has a very similar flag. Scotland. Very similar, but not the same. Wow. So yeah, all in all, I mean, really funky game. France has some very odd borders. Italy has some odd borders. What are you? The Amalfi Republic controls a lot of that. Good for them. That is really kind of weird. Yeah, the Borogor in this game is just quite fascinating. I am curious to see how some of these nation states do. And thinking, I mean, I want to create the British Empire, or the Empire of Britannia. I believe that's the correct terminology for it. To do so, we either have to get England or Scotland, and without maybe just buddying up to some of these guys and saying, "Hey, will you become a vassal?" I think Scotland's going to be a little difficult. It looks like. I mean, we would have to get 9. Really? Wait, that can't be right. 9 out of 17. Yeah. Well, we just have to pick up 4 more. That is not out of the question. We could form the Empire of Britannia. Scotland definitely is a better route. Which, I guess if we got buddy with that guy, that could be one. He's never going to accept. Nor is he. But we really can't do anything because we have a truce with this guy. And yeah. Although he is the one to want to go after because he is so weak. I guess the only saving grace I can come up with is maybe, just maybe, they win their war. There's 2 out of the 4 that we need. And then I think we could come back and take something else. I don't know. We'll figure that out next time. But yeah, so in terms of where this playthrough's headed, I want to form the Empire of Britannia. And then, I mean, it's only 958. This could be something that I set aside for a while and then pick up and try to do a world domination. One thought that I have is once we form the Empire of Britannia, and then we can work on picking off the rest of these one province miners. Do we then go try to retake Spain? I mean, that could be interesting. It really could be. What I would really love to do is do that and kind of just touch this lightly. It's a playthrough that has been very fun. If you play it correctly, you can take Nantes as a one province miner because of their start in the Viking Age, and you can do some really fun things with them. It's really contingent on not dying, creating heirs, and creating the kingdom of Brittany. And then from there, once you have that lined up, really shoring up your succession. But you have some really easy targets. It is an easier start than most. And, you know, as you can see, we got lucky and we were actually able to peel off into mainland France a little bit, get part of Normandy, you know, and you see here we control a chunk of England. We control southern and northern Ireland. We control parts of western and northern Scotland, as well as, interestingly enough, we've got this one little county up here, and then pretty much all of Provence. So a lot of territory. I mean, we're pretty powerful in terms of where we started. But I would love to solidify all of this, and it could be a fun one to go after the Umayyads and try to play this thing out and really shore up an empire that's just boom right there. Maybe even take part. Man, that would be really awesome. Take North Africa, and then if we could do that, let it play out, and maybe, just maybe, convert it to EU4. I think that would be fun, but that's a lot of recordings in the future, and we're not there yet. So as always, guys, though, I think we're at time. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a cut, and I will catch y'all on the next episode. As always, I hope you enjoyed it. I know that I did. Like, share, subscribe, do whatever you got to do. But thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next episode.